Preparation of alcohols. The first method we are going to discuss is preparation from alkenes. So alkene means, as you all know, double bonded compound. So alkene means double bonded compound. So from alkene, so alcohols are prepared by acid catalyst hydration. Hydration in the sense means addition of water. So in the presence of acid, that is why it is called acid catalyst hydration. For example, when CH2 double bond CH2, CH2 double bond CH2 means it is called ethene. So ethene, when treated with water in the presence of acid, so water means HOH. This H will adds with one of the carbon, OH will adds with another carbon. So we are getting, when H added, CH2 will become CH3, double bond will become single bond and CH2OH. Thus alkene or the double bonded compound can be converted into alcohol. Preparation of alcohol from alkene. From alkene, how can we prepare alcohol? By the acid catalyst hydration. That means when alkene is treated with water in the presence of acid, we are getting alcohol. In the case of unsymmetric alkene which we studied, CH2 double bond CH2 is called symmetric alkene because both the carbon on either side of double bond having equal environment. But see this alkene here, CH double bond CH2. One side CH is present, other side CH2 is present. Such alkenes are called unsymmetric alkene. So in the case of unsymmetric alkene, when it is subjected to acid catalyst hydration, the addition takes place through Markovnikov addition. So Markovnikov addition means the negative part of the addendum. Example here, as you know, water means HOH. Here OH is the negative part. As per Markovnikov rule, the negative part of the addendum goes to double bonded carbon which is lesser in hydrogen. The negative part goes to double bonded carbon which is lesser in hydrogen. That is called Markovnikov rule. So in the case of unsymmetric alkene, when it is subjected to acid catalyst hydration, addition takes place via Markovnikov rule. So CH3CH double bond CH, an unsymmetric alkene, when treated with water, the OH adds with the CH group. So we are getting 2-propanol as the product. Mechanism of this acid catalyst hydration mechanism. So mechanism means the way in which the reaction going on. So the mechanism of acid catalyst hydration having 3 steps. First step is called protonation of alkene. The very first, water react with the catalyst acid and become hydronium ion H3O+. This is the first thing. Then alkene treated with this hydronium ion. First step, protonation of alkene. So hydronium ion, we know the valency of oxygen is only 2, but here 3 is present. So there is a scarcity of electron. To solve this bond pair electron is given to oxygen. When this bond pair electron is given to oxygen, this hydrogen having no bond. So this alkene donate its pair of electron to hydrogen. So that hydrogen adds with the alkene. So what is the product we are getting? C double bond. Already this bond is present. Now double bond becomes single bond and the hydrogen adds here. For this carbon, this bond having no change. So now it will having a positive charge. That is, now it is converted into carbocation. First step, hydronium ion, to reduce the positive charge on oxygen atom, one of the paired electron, shared pair of electron is given to oxygen. To solve this, from alkene, a pair of electron is donated to hydrogen. Thus, hydrogen adds with alkene. Hydrogen means proton. So, here addition of hydrogen takes place, that is addition of proton takes place. Hence, this step is called protonation. So, this is the first step for acid catalyst hydration, that is protonation of alkene to form carbocation. Step 2. Protonated alkene react with the water molecule. Here addition takes place. Here water acts as a nucleophile. So this is a nucleophilic addition, because here oxygen having two lone pair of electron. Water donate a pair of electron to carbocation. We are getting an addition product. This addition is called nucleophilic addition. So this bond having no change, this hydrogen having no change, the second hydrogen, so this oxygen adds, that is water molecule get added. So this is called addition of nucleophilic addition reaction. This is the second step. Third step is the last step. That step is called deprotonation. From the second step, we got the nucleophilic addition product. This product now react with another water molecule. That is the just reverse of the first step. To solve the positive charge of oxygen atom, this bond pair of electron is given to oxygen. To help this hydrogen, water molecule donate a pair of electron to hydrogen. Thus hydrogen adds with the water molecule. We are getting hydronium ion. That is the catalyst is regenerated at the last step. So when this hydrogen moves out, automatically we are getting no change, this carbon no change, OH will adds. Thus we are getting alcohol. This is the mechanism of acid catalyst hydration. The first step, water molecule adds with the acid form a hydronium ion. That hydronium ion react with the alkene form a carbocation. This step is called protonation. Second step, the protonated alkene now react with the water molecule. This addition is called nucleophilic addition. We are getting a addition compound. Then the last step is called deprotonation. That means to solve the positive charge on oxygen atom, this bond shared pair of electron is given to oxygen. To solve this, water donate a pair of electron to this hydrogen. So thus we are getting back the catalyst and we get the alcohol as the product. That's all about the acid catalyst hydration. It's a very important one. With this arrow you have to study. The first step, once again I will explain the arrow. First thing, to solve the positive charge of oxygen, this bond pair electron is given to oxygen. To protect this oxygen, this shared pair of electron is given to hydrogen. Thus hydrogen adds. This is called protonation. Last step, deprotonation, that is removal of hydrogen. Second method for the preparation of alcohol from alkene is hydroboration oxidation. The first method is acid catalyst hydration that we already discussed. Now we are going to study the second method of preparation of alcohol from alkene. The method is called hydroboration and oxidation. Hydroboration means addition of boron and hydrogen and followed by oxidation. Diborane formula BH3 twice. It can also be written as HBH2, that is BH3 twice. So diborane, when react with the alkene, we are getting trialkyl borane as the product. This trialkyl borane on subjected to oxidation in the presence of hydrogen peroxide and sodium hydroxide, we are getting alcohol. This method is called hydroboration oxidation. What is hydroboration oxidation? Diborane react with the alkene, we are getting trialkyl borane. This trialkyl borane on oxidation in the presence of hydrogen peroxide and sodium hydroxide, we are getting alcohol. Example, CH3CH double bond CH2, that is 1 propene. Propene on treated with diborane. So addition reaction takes place. Here the addition takes place just reverse of the Markovnikov addition, that is reaction takes place via anti-Markovnikov rule. That means hydrogen adds with double bonded carbon which is lesser in hydrogen. The BH2 adds with the next double bonded carbon atom. So what we are getting? CH3. When this hydrogen add, this CH will become CH2 and double bond now becomes single bond, and with this CH2 this BH2 will adds. This is the addition product. That CH3 CH2 CH2 BH2 we are getting as the product. That product now react with another molecule of alkene. Again similar type of addition takes place. That means from BH2 one of the hydrogen go and adds with double bonded carbon which is lesser in hydrogen. So this H will adds with this H will adds with this. So that carbon now becomes CH2. Double bond will become single bond. Then with this CH2 BH will add. So we are getting CH3 CH2 CH2 BH. That means they are having no change. But from this one hydrogen atom removed, so that will become BH. That removed H will adds with this CH. The BH will adds with the CH2. So what we are getting? With the BH CH2 adds. Now this double bond becomes single bond. CH now becomes CH2 and CH3. So we are getting this product. This product CH3 CH2 CH2, similarly CH3 CH2 CH2. So we can write this compound as CH3 CH2 CH2 twice BH. Now this compound react with the next molecule of alkene CH3 CH double bond CH2. So again similar type of addition, that is this H will adds with this CH2 group, this CH group, and the remaining B will adds with this. So what we are getting? CH3 CH2 CH2 twice, no change. Now from BH one of the hydrogen remove and adds with the alkene. So BH now become B. When this B adds with this CH2, we are getting CH2. Now double bond will become single bond. Because of the addition of hydrogen, this now converted into CH2, CH3. Again this compound, see this compound, similar type of group. So we can write this compound as CH3 CH2 CH2 thrice B. This compound is called trialkyl borane. This is called trialkyl borane. Trialkyl borane is subjected to oxidation in the presence of hydrogen peroxide and sodium hydroxide. So we have to take 3 molecules of hydrogen peroxide. 3 molecules of hydrogen peroxide means, so 3 2s are 6. So we are getting 6 OH. 3 CH2O2 contains 6 OH. So among the 6 OH, 3 OH will adds with this boron and become BOH thrice. So the balance 3 OH, this 3 OH, each OH will adds with one alkyl group. So we are getting CH3 CH2 CH2 OH. Like that we are getting 3 compounds. That means we are getting 3 molecules of CH3 CH2 CH2 OH. So we are getting larger amount of, that is excellent product we are obtained in this method, that is hydroboration oxidation. We studied about the preparation of alcohol from alkene. How can you convert an alkene into alcohol? We already discussed. Now we are going to discuss about how can you convert a carbonyl compound into alcohol. So conversion of carbonyl compound, what do you mean by carbonyl compound? Carbonyl compound means normally the compound which contain C double bond O group. This group is called carbonyl group. So, you aldehyde, ketones, carboxylic acid, ester, etc. That means those compounds which contain C double bond O comes under the category called carbonyl compounds. First, we are going to discuss how can you convert aldehyde into alcohol. Conversion of aldehyde into alcohol by a process called reductions. That means aldehydes on reduction we are getting primary alcohol. Aldehyde on reduction we are getting primary alcohol. That means aldehydes on treated with hydrogen in the presence of palladium as catalyst, this aldehyde group will be converted into RCH2OH. CH2OH means it is primary alcohol. But how will you convert aldehyde into primary alcohol? By reduction in the presence of palladium as catalyst. When ketone or COR means ketone. Ketone on reduction by sodium borohydride, NaBH4 means sodium borohydride. Reduction takes place. Here also reduction takes place. How the reduction takes place means the CO group will be converted into CHOH group. That means ketone on reduction by sodium borohydride, we are getting secondary alcohol as the product. Carboxylic acid RCOOH means carboxylic acid. Carboxylic acid on reduced by LiAlH4. LiAlH4 is called lithium aluminum hydride. It's a powerful strong reducing agent. When we are treating carboxylic acid with lithium aluminum hydride, the carboxylic acid group will be converted into CH2OH, that is primary alcoholic group. Lithium aluminum hydride is an expensive reagent. So, normally how we are converting carboxylic acid into primary alcohol is, so first the carboxylic acid is treated with any of the alcohol. In the presence of either we are getting RCOOR, that means we are getting ester. This reaction is called esterification. The resultant ester on subjected to reduction in the presence of catalyst, we are getting RCH2OH plus ROH. Conversion of carboxylic acid into alcohol by a process called reduction. The reducing agent normally which we are using is lithium aluminum hydride, but the lithium aluminum hydride is expensive one. Therefore, normally carboxylic acid are treated with any of the alcohol and converted into ester. This reaction is called esterification. The resultant ester on reduction in the presence of catalyst, we are getting primary alcohol. We studied so far how will you convert aldehyde into or ketone into or carboxylic acid into alcohol. That means generally conversion of carbonyl group into alcoholic group. CH3CHO, when that means aldehyde on treated with hydrogen in the presence of palladium as catalyst, CH3 will get this CHO group will be reduced to CH2OH. Similarly, CH3COCH3 on treated with sodium borohydride, we are getting CH3. The CO group will be converted into CHOH and we are getting CH3. OOH on reduction with lithium aluminum hydride, CH3, COOH group will be converted into CH2OH. So, carbonyl compound usually on subjected to reduction we are getting alcohol. One more point we studied is lithium aluminum hydride is highly expensive. Therefore, usually carboxylic acid are treated with any of the alcohol and converted into corresponding ester. This ester on reduction we are getting alcohol. Second method for the preparation of alcohol from carbonyl compound. So we studied carbonyl compound means C double bond O group. This carbonyl compound when treated with the RMgX, RMgX means Grignard reagent. When carbonyl compound are treated with the Grignard reagent, an addition reaction takes place. That means this R adds with this carbon and MgX adds with the oxygen. So what we are getting, this bond having no change and this carbon R is added. So the double bond now becomes single bond O, and with that this MgX we are getting. The resultant this addition product or this adduct on hydrolysis, that means breaking with hydrogen, breaking with water. So water means HOH. So here the breakage will be taking place here, and from water H will adds here, OH will adds here. So what we are getting, CrOH, that means we are getting alcohol plus MgXOH, we are getting an addition product. Example, let us study some of the example, one or two example for this. HCHO. HCHO means formaldehyde. When treated with the RMgX, what we are getting, HCH. This CO means double bond O. That double bond O we have to put it as a single bond O. Now from RMgX the R will adds here. Then remaining MgX will add with O. Now hydrolysis, this compound on hydrolysis, breakage takes place here, H add here, OH will add here. So what we are getting, HCHR, no change, here it will be converted into OH, plus we are getting MgXOH. This compound can be written as RCH2OH. So formaldehyde, or formaldehyde is otherwise called methanol. Methanol. When treated with the Grignard reagent, we are getting primary alcohol. RCHO, that is when an aldehyde is treated with the RMgX, that is Grignard reagent, what we are getting, RCH. This double bond O, you have to place it as a single bond O. From Grignard region, R adds here, with the MgX adds here. The next step is hydrolysis, breaking with water, that is here breakage takes place, H takes place, OH here adds. So what we are getting, RCrHOH plus MgXOH. This can be written as RCHOH RCHOH. That means we are getting secondary alcohol. On treating with the Grignard reagent, methanol, that is formaldehyde, HCHO will produce primary alcohol and other aldehyde will produce secondary alcohol. Ketone on treated with the RMgX, the same type of reaction takes place, RCR, double bond O now becomes single bond O. With O from Grignard region, MgX will add. So here this R will adds. On hydrolysis, here the breakage takes place, H takes place add here and OH add this side. So what we are getting, RCRROH. That means we are getting tertiary alcohol. We are usually on treatment with the Grignard reagent, formaldehyde or methanol produce primary alcohol, other aldehyde produce secondary alcohol and ketone produce tertiary alcohol. Preparation of phenol. The first method of preparation of phenol is from halobenzene. That is, if you are taking chlorobenzene, Cl, this benzene ring, above that Cl, if you are placing, this is called chlorobenzene on treated with sodium hydroxide at about 623 Kelvin temperature and 300 atmospheric pressure, HCl will be removed from this and we are getting SONA. This compound is called sodium phenoxide. Sodium phenoxide on treated with HCl, again NaCl will move out and we are getting phenol as the product. We are getting phenol. But how will you convert chlorobenzene to phenol? Chlorobenzene is first treated with sodium hydroxide at about 623 Kelvin and 300 atmospheric pressure. We are getting sodium phenoxide. That sodium phenoxide on acidification, that means treated with the HCl, we are getting phenol from diazonium salt. What is this? Benzene. Benzene on treated with oleum, OLEUM, oleum. We are getting benzene ring, above that SO3H, that is benzene sulfonic acid. This benzene sulfonic acid on treated with sodium hydroxide and acidification. Benzene ring, the sulfonic acid group is converted into OH group. So, benzene on treated with oleum, we are getting benzene sulfonic acid, which on treated with the sodium hydroxide and acid, the sulfonic acid group will be converted into OH group. Thus, we are getting phenol. So far we studied two methods. The first method of preparation of phenol is chlorobenzene is treated with sodium hydroxide at about 623 Kelvin and 300 atmospheric pressure. We are getting sodium phenoxide, which on treated with the HCl, we are getting phenol. Second method are from sulfonic acid group, that is benzene on treated with oleum. In the presence of oleum, we are getting sulfonic acid, which on treated with sodium in the sodium hydroxide, in the presence of H plus, we are getting phenol. The third method of preparation of phenol is from aniline. Aniline on treated with NaNO2 in the presence of HCl, amino group will be converted into N2Cl. The resultant compound is called benzene diazonium chloride. Warming with water, the diazo group will be converted into OH group. The diazo group will be converted into OH group. So, how can you convert aniline to phenol? Aniline on treated with NaNO2 in the presence of HCl, we are getting benzene diazonium chloride. Benzene diazonium chloride on warming with water, then N2 group will be coming out and Cl group will be treated with water and HCl will be moved out, and we are getting phenol as the basic product. So, the next method of preparation of phenol from cumene. Isopropyl benzene is called cumene. Preparation of phenol from cumene, that means place a benzene ring, above that CH, CH3, CH3. This group is called isopropyl group. So, if isopropyl group is present on benzene, the compound is called isopropyl benzene. Isopropyl benzene is called cumene. Cumene on oxidation, we will get cumene hydroperoxide. Cumene hydroperoxide means the C is there, CH3 is there, CH3 there, no change. But between the C and H, we have to place 2O. You have to place 2O. This is called cumene hydroperoxide. Cumene hydroperoxide, which on hydrolysis, in the presence of acid, this group will be moving out, CH3, CO, CH3. This group will be coming out as CH3, CO, CH3. That benzene ring is there. On the benzene ring, balance OH group is there. That means we are getting phenol. But how will you convert cumene into phenol? By cumene on oxidation, we are getting cumene hydroperoxide, which on acid hydrolysis we are getting phenol. That's all about the preparation of phenol.